All right, folks. Here we are, day 2 of the weekly challenge, and we are challenging the robots in a real challenge. We're playing 12 boards, non-best hand variety, even though it looks like we probably do have the best hand on this deal. But it's your call. One heart pass, one spade to you. What do you do with this hand? What would you do if you were playing at the real bridge table? Not that this is not a real bridge table. It's real in a lot of ways. Would it be one no trump? Nah. We don't have stoppers in both of the suits, but we have a perfect double, right? This double is going to say, "Hey partner, I have the 2 remaining unbid suits and I have at least 4 cards in those 2 suits." So it's a minor suit bid, and when we double, partner bids 2 spades and it goes check back to us. We know they have an 8 card spade fit, and usually in a match point situation, you would be bidding here. You would be doubling. I'm still tempted to double. In fact, I'm going to. And we're going to maybe play 3 diamonds, or we're going to push them up to the 3 level. We've done a good job here. Good news, bad news. This looks like it could be a singleton heart. So we could kind of make this work. We're going to play the ace of hearts. We don't expect the king to be in the other spot. We can draw a couple rounds of trump. That's pretty awesome. And now we can just always get a heart trick by leading towards it. Do we need to do that now? No, we don't, actually. We have a better situation going on over here. We're going to either throw a spade from that hand or throw more than one spade there. We kind of know the king isn't a danger for us, but what we did by drawing trump first, folks, is we kept the situation where if they have a singleton heart in this hand, right, they didn't get their ruff. We didn't let the king win and have a heart come through. So this is just a little bit of safety mechanism here. And now we're going to lose 2 spades for sure, and then the rest is just gravy, making 3. So happy we competed. We didn't take too much damage there. It seemed pretty likely that this was going to be okay for us, considering the opponents are willing to play 2 spades. We know they have an 8 card spade fit. Might as well give it a shot. Could have been bad for us, but here with such a good hand, right? We had a 16 count even with this vulnerability. We're unlikely to get destroyed on an auction like this. Even though partner could have 3 spades, 4 hearts, and like 4 triple 3, and it's terrible. But is it really that terrible? I don't know. I mean, I guess it could have been. Even though East is kind of on an island over here with their 4 count as well. Interesting hand, right? We needed West and South to be partners. Would have been a pretty reasonable game at least. All right, back to business. 1 club pass to us. This is just a normal 1 spade bid. All right, your values suggest 2-0 might be a spot, but you would be denying a 4 card major always there. And here partner bids a no trump, and here we just bid 2 no trump. 11 or 12, good. We don't want to push our partner to game with only 12 points, especially, folks, when we are this shape. 4, 3, 3, 3. This is a bad shape, folks. You don't have a long source of tricks. In a suit contract, you don't have a lot of roughing value, so it's important to kind of be disciplined with your invitational ranges. Playing with a student the other day, it's a real good discussion we had on several boards where we don't necessarily want to be rushing the game with certainly not with 11s, but even 12 counts here would just invite. And we're happy we're buying this spot. So quick look at our winner count, and it's depressing to start. It's only 3, the 3 aces. However, where are our extra tricks going to come from? They're going to come from clubs. They're going to come from hearts. And they may also come from some spades as well. Diamonds is the place we're a little worried. And here we will stay away from that suit as much as possible. It's tempting. We could play hearts right now and not take a heart finesse on this hand, and the opponents haven't done anything to kind of suggest what may or may not be out there. Or we could start playing spades in the effort to kind of get to dummy and take a traditional heart finesse. The problem with any of these things is once we start breaking these suits, the opponents have an opportunity to switch to diamonds. Maybe they continue clubs for us and hook us up with something. Wow, that was a surprise. The jack of spades just holds, so that means the king and the queen are to that side there. That's going well for us so far. Let's take a heart finesse. What we came over here to do. That's going well for us as well. Okay. Wow, they are just hooking us up. So left-hand opponent has 5 hearts. We don't even have to play clubs just yet. Yeah, this is a weird one. Let's play a low spade. I'm sorry. I meant we don't have to cash the ace of hearts just yet. We can do this. We know we're going to get an entry this hand. There's the entry. Okay. So we're going to cash our ace of hearts. What are they going to do over there? Now we're safe. Now we know they have a winning heart over there to the West player, but we're going to take our tricks before they ever get that. And the trick we created in dummy was that 10 of spades. There it comes. And there it goes. Boom. That's 10 rippers. Again, kind of a hand I wish I was playing match points on, but we just get to play imps here. On a diamond lead, this is going to go a little differently. In fact, it's going to go badly for us. Let's see. Wait, what was the... They had an entry over there as well. Yeah, they have a club entry. They're going to take a spade trick if they just lead a low diamond, which honestly is a pretty normal lead by that robot over there. Let's see. There's your double dummy. It says we can still make... Yeah, we're only in 2, sorry. So if they do create diamonds, the heart finesse was a winner for us. And we can look at that. See, it's weird. The king of hearts... The heart position is just going to be revealed throughout this, but... the reason they played low each of these times and didn't cover an honor with an honor is because they know they have so many of the hearts that they can't capture the king, but also they can see that the 9 of hearts is going to be finessable over in this hand as well with this 7. So it's a really weird situation. But whatever, we don't belong in game. We had 11 opposite 12, right? So when you see this, don't say, oh my God, we should have been game. It's fine. All right, you did a good job. You took your extra tricks. And you could only make 2 on a normal lead of a diamond. All right, here we go. Pass to us. There's a 10 count. This is non-best hand bridge, folks. Ooh. What's your bid, folks? Make your call. I promise half of you will make the wrong call. Maybe not half of you, like 33%. Which is fine, right? The whole time when I've been teaching some beginner stuff just kind of with some friends and family. And the whole point of this is to make sure you understand what's good and what's bad for you in these situations. And we have a spot where we have a 4-card major and everybody knows Stayman. And when you see a convention, you want to just snap at it like, oh, it's Stayman, let's go. But this is a hand we should never, ever bid Stayman with because we are that shape we talked about earlier in this set. 4, 3, 3, 3. So partner is a balanced hand. They open 1, no trump. We are completely balanced. Are we going to do well in a suit contract versus no trump? No. Right. So in these situations, we don't downgrade our hand terribly. We have a 10 count. We just bid game. We bid 3, no trump. We forego Stayman. Right. So here we are now. Notice we have a hard fit as well. Is that the worst case scenario? No, not at all. Right. We're going to do just fine here. And the better our situation is here means the better the same. It would have been the same in hearts, essentially. So here, if this finesse wins, it's good for us in this one. And if it doesn't, it's okay for us because it would have lost in hearts as well. All right, so here the only issue is going to be how does spades break? Because at this point, we need the diamond suit to create our extra tricks, and it looks like that's going to be okay for us. Okay, great. All right, so now we'll leave this club play till the very end. We could not make this without getting our diamond tricks in, right? So we had to risk going for that. And there was just singleton king of hearts. I don't know if it was. I didn't see if they pitched. So this is imps versus match points, folks. So all right, whatever. This is 10 tricks. But if they had played low over here, let's pretend this is like the 7 of clubs if it hasn't been played yet, right? We would never consider taking this finesse because even in the unlikely point that they've bared down to their king of clubs over here and a winner, we don't want any risk when we just are securing our contract for 9 tricks. As it turns out, the king just pops up in front of us and gives us a nice, easy choice. Okay, it wasn't singleton king. It was king doubleton to our left. Thank you. All right, so there we'll take plus 430. This was a pretty good run of boards right here, 4, 5, and 6. I think we're doing okay so far. We're halfway through the event or the challenge with the robot. And This is where we're going to start off with tomorrow. A sexy 5 count with 2 queens and a jack. There's your non-best hand for you. But here it's funny. We've played all but one of the contracts even in this non-best hand situation. I guess we probably wish we didn't play board number 2. But the rest of the scores look pretty good. So let's see how we're doing. Halfway through, it feels like it's pretty good, but we'll find out on Friday. Catch me for the next 2 days, folks.